Greetings people of YouTube, I'm Screaming Star, and to fill you guys in while you wait for my Armada Prime review, today I'm going to be taking a quick look at the Transformers Legacy United Voyager class Super God Master Force Universe METALHAWK. I don't know if that's what he actually is called in the packaging, I threw it right away, I'm sorry. But yeah, that is the anime in which this character originated from, and he is a Japanese G1 pretender, which means this figure is technically in the same vein as the Legacy Skullgrin and Iguanas figure, which is to say he's a modernized pretender. Now, the figure itself is a repaint of the Legacy Evolution METALHAWK, which in itself was a retool of Transformers Kingdom Cyclonus. Now, I heard lots of good things about this Cyclonus figure, but I missed out on it sadly, but I'm sure this METALHAWK figure will do just as well. Now, the original deco that this figure was released in looked kind of hideous, not gonna lie. The yellows and the blues just look a bit too bright, and that Games Workshop gray was its Achilles heel. But now look at this guy, he looks absolutely magnificent, if I do say so myself. The colors are more vibrant yet more saturated, and the Games Workshop gray has been replaced by this nice sort of stone gray kind of shade, which I do like a lot. Well, a lot more than that Games Workshop gray at least. The build on this guy just looks really nice. I love the torso design, and the overall blockiness just looks a lot better than that skinny, rickety anime design that he originally had. This is more in line with modern Chug sensibilities, and I do like that. Now, he comes with a couple of weapons. He comes with 2 guns and a sword. The guns have quite a few display options. You can put him on the side of his calves, or you can make him hold the guns, or you can combine them into one big gun, which, yeah, looks pretty cool. And the sword, to me, just looks fine. It would have been really nice if they could have painted this in silver or something. This still doesn't look too appealing. And another thing that's not so appealing about this figure is, I should say, his knees. These are my biggest gripe with the figure overall. They look weird, they are kind of loose, and the transformation is a bit annoying, but I do have a trick for that, which I'll show later. But yeah, not the best. These things are super loose, and they look really gappy. Look at, well, you can put a fucking, I don't know, bottle of Guinness in there. Aside from the wonky knees, his articulation works quite well. He has everything you would expect from a modern Chug figure, even including wrist swivels. But the waist design is a bit weird, wherein you can't rotate the hips all the way if the waist is turned and all that kind of jazz, but it's not that bad. Posing on this guy, really freaking nice. You can get him into pretty much every dynamic pose that you would want out of him. Now, despite his name being METALHAWK, what does he turn into? Well, it's not a hawk. I'm not gonna make that joke. To see what he turns into, let's check out this transformation segment. Oh wait, I forgot to do the sizing, oopsies. Yeah, he's a fairly large Voyager, I'd say. And he feels nice and chunky too, I love it. Right, now, transformation. Now, putting the guns here is optional, but that's just what I like to do. Now, as far as his knees go, what I like to do is to push this upper joint as far as it could go, and then bend the bottom joint just like so. There you go, nice and simple. Pulling the hands back out is not an issue at all. And here's METALHAWK in his jet mode, and yeah, really nice jet mode. The proportions are a bit odd, but I get that that's accurate to the original toy. It does look kind of like a penguin though. But it's still cool, still looks like a jet, and the undercarriage is actually really clean. Love how the guns integrate and become the wings here, but it is a bit weird that he's kind of shooting himself. The sword also stores pretty nicely, though it's a bit more intrusive than the guns. There's not a lot of paint on this mode, but it still looks really nice. The only painted part, as far as I know, are these back panels on the calves, which are color matched quite well, and the cockpit here, the really nice and vibrant cockpit. I like it a lot. The wingspan on this guy ain't too bad either. Just a nice, solid, swooshable jet mode. I do prefer the cockpit proportions of, say, Dirge here, and I do wish they would have taken some creative liberties, but I get that that would have been a heavy deviation from the original model, so that's fine. But this figure overall is more than fine. It's actually really cool. Heck, that's the sole reason why I wanted to do this video, because he's just really cool. I don't think he'll make it onto my top 15 list of the year, but honorable mention? Maybe. Definitely recommend getting this guy, especially if you missed out on the first release of this figure, or if you just want to sample the Kingdom Cyclonus mold, because yeah, it is definitely a really good mold. Then let me say thank you so much for watching this hopefully quick video. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, got something to say, leave a comment, and if you like the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Farewell folks, I'll hopefully see you all in my Armada Prime review. This might take a while though.